Hi, welcome back to Forged in 5. My name is Chris. This is episode 21, continuation of work on the Bukri. A quick recap of how we got to where we are. First, we forged out the blade. Second, we built our bevel grinding jig, which I honestly have needed for a long time, to grind out these nice, pretty, clean bevels on the knife. Third, we picked out and cut out our handle material, our nice piece of black walnut with lots and lots of curl. And fourth, we found a piece of material that we're going to use for the guard. Now we're going to cut this out and grind it out and get it all clean and pretty and fitted properly. But before we do that, let's go harden the blade. Right now we're just going through a couple of quick normalizing cycles. That takes a lot of the stress out of the blade from when we were beating on it with a hammer and all the grinding and work we've done to it. That's going to give us a much better quench. It'll hopefully keep the blade straight. So we're going to put it in here for normalizing cycle number 2. We'll let that get up to an almost orange color, and then we'll take it out and we'll just let it cool off in the air. And then once it gets cool almost to the touch, then we'll put it back in there. We're going to do that one more time after this. I'm going to give it 3 good normalizing cycles. That way it will give us the best possibility of getting a good quench. It's the sound we like to hear. I'm going to do it again. That's exciting. That's a successful quench. Successful. That's a word everybody should successfully use. It's straight. It's clean. It's hard. Can't wait to get this thing ground down and polished up and looking pretty. But first, we're going to go throw it in the oven and let it temper a bit. That's a handle. Or is it? Let's start working on it and make it one. What we need to do is we need to find the center point of where we're going to drill into here so we can fit that tang in here. But we also need to make sure we can fit it around the guard, or maybe fit the guard to it, who knows. We've got some footage already of me polishing the blade, so you know that's getting taken care of. Let's measure this puppy out, let's see where we're going to mark it, and let's drill some holes. First thing we're going to do is it is an inch. Look at me shake. It is an inch wide, so we're going to mark it at the 1/2 inch mark to get a halfway point down the box. Oh, not my finger. The tang is going to be 1/2 inch. Now we don't want it to be directly in the middle. You want to have it up just a little bit. So being that this is an 1 5/8, I'm going to come down 3/8 of an inch for the top of the tang, and then bring it down 1/2 inch to where the bottom of the tang is going to be, because the tang is going to be 1/2 inch wide. So we come down 3/8, come down 1/2 inch more, and there we are. So we'll mark those nice and square. Now the tang, how big is that? It's between 1/8 and 3/16 big. So I'm going to drill the holes 3/16 of an inch wide. Which, with a 3/16 drill bit, we can just keep it centered on that line and drill down from here to here to here. And it needs to go down about 4 inches. So we've got it measured out for where the hole is going to go for the tang. We've got to get the tang ground down so it'll fit into our measurements. It's a little bit too wide. We're going to get that knocked out. Then I'm going to cut off the piece we're going to use for the guard, and we're going to get that cleaned up, and we're going to get it marked up.
So close, and I don't wanna take you traveling the world, but I can love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all of what I've got. The fancy finds, baby, I have not. Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, baby. Cross my heart and hope to die. Golden trinkets, mobile phone, expensive shoes, you can get your own. Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Quick recap of what we did. We got our handle cut out. We got them marked up, ready to drill. Got our guard cut out. We're ready to mark it up, clean it up, get it fitted. Got the tang cleaned up to how we're going to get it in the handle. Got it heat treated and began the polishing. That is pretty. Before I leave you, got a couple of spoilers. What is that? What's that going to be? Looks like a cutting board. What goes with a cutting board? Well, I've already got something going for the handle on it too. Oh, are we making a kitchen knife? Subscribe and you'll find out.
Hey there, did you like what you saw? Great. That is the button to subscribe. That is the button to take you to a random video. Also, don't forget to like, please comment, and share the video. Let's get better together.